everyone, I'm Alyona and in this video I'm going to show you how to sew the swimsuit Dolcezza. For this project you will need some stretchable fabric. I'm going to use a 4-way stretch mesh polyester. Some soft lining fabric for the gusset. The fold-over elastic. The picot elastic, the threads, the needles to pin the fabric, the scissors, the lighter, the piece of chalk to outline the pattern, and the pattern. If you have yours, you can use yours, but for those of you who doesn't, I'll attach the link with it in the description box below. On top of the fabric, place the pattern. Outline everything with the chalk and after, cut it off. Fold your fabric in half. On top of the fold, place the pattern. Outline everything with the piece of chalk and after, cut it off. Place the front elements face to each other. Now grab the picot elastic and sew it on here. Place the elastic on top of the fabric. After, sew it here. When you sew, you don't stretch the fabric. You stretch a little bit only the elastic. Check the elastic everywhere. And if you see some fabric is coming out, then grab the scissors and trim this place. But make sure do not cut the elastic. Pull the elastic this way and sew one more time here with the settings you can see on the screen. By the way, guys, if someone is using different settings for the sewing machine, then share it with me in the comments, because I would love to use it on my next project. When you finish to sew on the elastic, it should look this way. Place the front elements face to each other. Now grab the picot elastic again and sew it on here. Exactly the same way. Guys, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Grab the lining fabric and place it here with the right side up. After, grab the front element and with the right side up, place it on top of the lining fabric. Then grab the gusset and face to face place it on top of the front element. Align everything together and pin it with the needles. After, open the gusset and roll the front element this way. Next, grab the back element and with the face down, place it on top. Then grab the lining fabric and place it on top. And pin this place with the needles. Now go to your overlocker or sewing machine and sew here and here. When you finish to sew, it should look this way, and for this I was using a standard overlock hem. Grab the scissors and cut off the leftover of the threads. Grab the lighter and eliminate the leftover of the threads. Grab the fold-over elastic and sew it on here and here. This is the fold-over elastic, and you see this line in the middle? This is the fold place of the elastic. Now, grab the fabric and place the fabric in the middle of the elastic. Fold the elastic this way, and after sew here. When you sew, you don't stretch the fabric. You stretch a little bit only the elastic. When you finish to sew, it should look this way. Do the same on the other side. Fold the fabric face to face to each other and align the side seams. Pin it with the needles. Do the same with the shoulder seam. Now go to your overlocker or sewing machine and sew here and here. When you start to sew the side seams, always start with the elastic. Place the elastic under the needles and put the needles down on top of the elastic. And start sewing. This way, your elastic will stay on the same level. This is the front element and this is the back element. Make sure that the shoulder seam pushed to the back element. Pin it with the needle. Do the same with the side seam. This is the front element and this is the back one. Make sure to push the side seam to the back element. Pin it with the needles. Cut off the threads. Now grab the fold-over elastic again and sew here, here, and here. Fold the fabric face to each other and align the side seams. Grab the lighter and melt the elastic. Stick it together. This will prevent your elastic from sliding while you are sewing. Pin it with the needle. Do exactly the same on the other side. Do the same with the shoulder seam. Now go to your overlocker or sewing machine and sew here and here. Place the elastic under the needles and put the needles down on top of the elastic and start sewing. This way your elastic will stay on the same level on the both sides. Push the side seam to the back element. Next, grab the needle and the thread and start to sew here. Block the thread exactly the same way like you see me doing here. Grab all the layers of the elastic and put the needle into the loop. Keep sewing this way. When you finish to sew here on top, you need to sew on the side as well. The principle of sewing is the same. You just grab a little bit of the elastic and the side seam and put the needle into the loop. Keep sewing this way until the end of the elastic. Block the thread. Do the same on the other side.